Good morning guys, and welcome to Elie Ness Lighthouse, which sits on the East Neuk of Fife in Scotland. Now, before I go onto this area here, let me apologise, I'm not in the Highlands of Scotland. The reason why is I've got an injured shoulder and it's absolutely murdering me, and so I've been ordered not to do any mountains at the present. That's not going to stop me though. I'm going to couple of weeks I'll be back in full flow again, so I'm just sticking to a few coastal locations. As you can see, the sunrise is just coming up behind me. Gorgeous setting here. The only thing with this location is you really do have to watch the tide. So the tide's coming in at the minute, and what I'm doing now, you can see just in the foreground here, I'm just going to be crouching down. I'll leave the GoPro up and running so you can see me in action, and capturing some lovely compositions here, leading lines to the lighthouse itself. Lovely coastal scenes, and it's a beautiful sunrise by the looks of it. It's going to happen in about 20 minutes. Well, let's hope it is anyway. So let's get on and grab some shots and see up the coastline off at the East Neuk. Alrighty then, welcome back guys. So I've just been down in the foreground here, just capturing some nice foreground interest so I can incorporate it with the lighthouse itself. Tide is coming in, so I'm not going to be messing about here. I don't want to be cut off, so I'm going to push up. Hopefully I'm going to catch some light on the lighthouse from the other side, push down the other side, incorporate some more wave action into the foreground itself. Not so much glorious sunrise this morning here in Elie, but can't have it all, can we? So I'm going to pack up and move to the other side and capture some images. So I'll catch you around the other side, folks. Bye for now. Alrighty then, so I've just pushed the other side of the lighthouse, and this is a little cauldron that I was talking about. So just down here, you can just about see it. It's lovely when the waves curl around it and then come back, crash back down into it. So I'm going to try and capture that this morning for you. I'll set my GoPro up just down on the coast down here, so hopefully it won't get washed away, and I'll talk you through exactly what I'm doing. So all I'm doing is going to push down. I'm just going to get my fizzock out of it. You can see the cauldron just down here. I'm going to try and incorporate that just as my foreground, so I'm going to be down here somewhere, hopefully not getting washed away. The tide is coming in, see what I mean? It's lovely, look at that composition just there. So the tide's coming in, let me get my camera gear set up and I'll leave the GoPro running and I'll talk you through what I'm actually doing. So let's jibber jabber cliff, let's get going. Big wave, big wave. Nice light being cast upon that lighthouse now. Okay guys, I'm happy with those shots there. Got some nice dramatic scenes. Lighthouse lit up now against that contrast to the sky. Absolutely beautiful pictures, and with the foreground of the coastline itself. Settings for that one, I was at 1/6 of a second, working up to 1/8 of a second, circular polarizer on, 0.6 grad, just to darken that sky, just a touch more, 17mm, ISO 100, and it's straightforward as that. Do be careful if you are coming down this way, you will get soaking wet like me, and do wear good footwear, but watch out for that coastline and don't do anything stupid. Anyway, trying to push up. My shoulders are getting a bit sore now, so I'm going to push back up to the coast and get some more high ground, and I'll see you up there. Bye for now. Well guys, welcome back, and obviously you've seen this morning I was getting a tad wet. I've come back to the car to get changed and put my waders on because I was sick to death of getting absolutely saturated this morning. So I'm ready to go, well sort of anyway, just got to get my little Wellington booties on and put my waders over my shoulder and get back down there and start taking more images, and I'm showing you different Welcome back guys, and yes, this morning was a bit hairy with me getting wet all the time. I was sick to death of getting saturated, so I'm back at the car, got changed, got waders on, just got to put Wellington boots on, and I'm straight back down there. So let me get myself together and get my gear together and dry out a bit more, and I'll see you back down there. Bye for now. Well guys, welcome to Elie Ness Lighthouse in Fife on the East Neuk. As you can tell, waves have definitely picked up now, so I'm not going to be stupid and push down really close to the rocks like I was before. I'm going to push to the other side of the lighthouse, try and capture a bit of light on the lighthouse as well with the moody dark skies. This place here, in a montage I'm going to be putting up a few images. Let me just wipe that screen because it's getting covered in seawater. There we go, it should be a bit better. In a montage I'm going to be putting up some images that I've captured in the past. Here it's been brilliant sunsets, that's for sure. But let's concentrate on showing you where I was this morning with a bit of light on it, and hopefully capture some nice light on that lighthouse just behind me. So let me push over and have a little scoot around here, foreground interest, and see what I can come up with anyway. Oh, I get blasted in the face here. It's absolutely Baltic today as well. Oh, I see that sea mist just coming up there. Woo. Right, speak to you in a minute. Well guys, I've now pushed to the other side of the Elie Ness Lighthouse. 3 words on the screen right now for where I am. This morning I was down in that water there, not literally in the water itself, but the tide has come in now all the way in. It's quite high tide today as well, and it's very dangerous if you're playing around down there with high tide, so be warned. Anyway, I'm now at the other side of the lighthouse. I'm going to push back down there, find some nice compositions, some foreground interest looking onto the lighthouse itself. So I'll see you down there, and we'll have a little jibber jabber about my composition, my setup of the camera, and how I incorporate the lighthouse into my image. So see you down there. So guys, my composition, what I've just seen there is, I don't know if you can see it, there's a nice little reflection of the lighthouse in this little pool of water. You've got like the sand ripples just ahead of you, just down here, and I'm just going to try and frame that up nicely so it makes a nice picture. Nice colour in the sky, so we'll have a grad in for that sky and darken it a touch, but really nice image, and hopefully I'm going to capture this really nice. So, and I might put a 3-stop on, 6-stop on, but I've got to be very quick. That tide is coming in now, and so I'll have to act fast. So I'll get the gear set up and I'll speak to you in a minute. Bye for now. So guys, I'm happy with the reflection I've got here. Nice sandy ripples, beautiful colourful sky, and an awesome reflection in that water. I'm at 1/10 of a second, f/16, ISO 100. I've got 0.6 grad in for the sky, and I'm at, what am I at? I'm roughly about 17 mil on that one. I might just zoom it in a touch more just to get that clarity on the reflection as well. I'm going to focus on this. Brilliant. Awesome picture. Okay, I'm happy here. I might just come in a bit closer and get those ripples, but fantastic image this is turning out to be. But I've just seen behind me a nice little composition. I might try and frame up that. So I'm going to turn that GoPro around, but I'll be shooting into the sun a bit with the actual GoPro, so let's see how that turns out though. So guys, I've seen a nice composition that I'm after. I've got a 6-stop on, and I'm hopefully going to try and get some nice trailing tidal white lines where the bubbles are formed, and it's just leading out into the ocean. Smooth that water out, and lovely light being cast onto the old ruin up there, really is. So bear with me while I get all my settings dialed into my camera. Oh, that's coming out lovely from the bottom left hand side of the screen there. And it's just leading you into the ruin up on the horizon, what you can see. Absolutely beautiful. So let's have a look. So I'm going to put it f/16, ISO 100, a nice grad in for the sky, 0.6 grad still, white the front of my lens. That should give me about 4-second exposure. Absolutely lovely. So I'll give that a bang off, and let's see, have a look what it turns out like. Okie dokie. Oh, lovely. Might just angle it a bit more, so it's coming directly from the bottom left hand side of the screen. Continually looking over my back. Nice and level with the horizon. Absolutely beautiful. Settings for this one, f/16. Focus a third of the way in. 4-second exposure. 6-stop. 0.6 grad in for that sky. Just lift that up a touch so there's some nice light cast onto that ruin out in the distance there on the horizon. And yeah, absolutely beautiful. Lovely jubbly. Okie dokie guys. Oh, okie dokie guys. Okie dokie. Right, let's push on, find something else. Well guys, for this image here, I'm deep in the water. As you can see, I'm capturing a nice bit of foreground here, nice motion of the water, nice light on the water as well. I'm going to finish up here after I take a few more shots. The settings for these ones were f/16, 1/8 per second, 3-stop in, 0.6 grad in for the sky, and just firing away ISO 100. Nice and simple. The only real thing in the threat here is the tide, and you do not want to be brushed away like my GoPro might in a minute. Anyway, swell's coming in. I've had enough of this one. I'm going to get out of here. Right, see you in a while, guys. See you at the top. Bye for now. Hi guys, so basically I'm just finishing up here. I'm just getting nice leading lines of the path, nice further forth in the background along with the ruin itself. I'm incorporating that little rock island which you can see just over there. Settings for this one is f16 1/13 of a second, 0.6 grad in for the sky, and just taking a shot as it's just guiding you in from the bottom right hand of the image into the actual ruin itself and then onto the horizon. Absolutely beautiful image. Couldn't really ask for a better finish than this. I'm not going to shoot the sunset here today. I'll put some images that I have captured in the past, and I'll put my settings up with them as well. But it's been a fantastic day out, and this morning that was hair raising, really was, next to that edge. I didn't have no waterproofs on basically like I have now, my waders on. It was absolutely saturated. So enjoy the images, guys, and hopefully my shoulder, I say hopefully, I know for a fact I'm just going to get back out there in the Highlands, and so I'll see you in the Highlands of Scotland, folks, and very, very soon. Bye for now.